Hey guys, welcome back to Gulfside Bait Works. Today we're hanging out here in the shop on a Saturday morning. Um, got some shows on the TV over there. Was just watching 50 Baits. If you haven't watched him, check him out. He seems like a pretty cool guy, and he reviews a lot of molds that you don't really see anywhere else, which I think is really cool. But anyway, so if you haven't noticed, I've got a lot of plastic sitting around. We're quite messy here, and I decided I was going to shoot some remelts today. So I picked as many pink colors as I could and put them in one cup, and as many green and chartreuse as I could and put them in the other cup. And we ended up with, ooh, those are hot, 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 hot. Need my gloves. Ended up with something that I think is gonna make like a nuclear chicken here. So yeah, my bottom here is a bunch of different chartreuses and greens, but it's got some glimmerfin in it, and it's got some golden trout, and I think there was a little bit of Hyrule in there as well. So those are all 8-bit colors. And as for my other side, I did pinks and whites, and it came out pretty cool. Here's what that one looks like, and it's got a lot of Serena in it. Another not a hollow shift, it's a siren scale, and I believe there's a bunch of blue rupees in there too. If you look close, you can see the blue rupees. So basically, this is very similar to the color I like to call Sea Trout Magic, which is just a variation on Nuclear Chicken, which is a variation on the other chicken one. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to shoot a bunch of different stuff today, just kind of having some fun. So first off, we got the Shrimp Scampi 5-inch. That's an epic mold. And we've got the Stickle. Both of those have been fish catchers for me. And believe this said bottom. Yeah, all right. So pink goes on the top, green on the bottom. All right. And there we go, shooting that Shrimp Scampi, which for those of you who have not seen it, I mean, obviously if you watch a little while longer here, you'll definitely get to see it, but the Shrimp Scampi in back and belly, okay. The Shrimp Scampi has like a shrimp body, and then it's got twin tails on it. It's a nice little bait. I've caught trout on them before. I'm sure if I fished them more, I could catch other fish besides trout, but trout seem to be our fish that bite for us the most around here. You know, when we get a lucky day, we might get a redfish or a snook. But yeah, so just kind of having some fun in the shop today. Figured I would record it and let everybody else come along for the fun. But yeah, so there's that one, and we will let those cool and come back. Gotta top off that one. It's a big mold, so you can see that's a Stickle, and that's the 5-inch Scampi. So it's a big mold. It makes I think it makes six big 5-inch baits. So yeah. Anyway, we'll let all this stuff cool, and we'll come back and check these out, and then we'll make something else. See you guys soon. All right, guys, welcome back. Let's check these out and see how our little nuclear chicken remelt came out. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, these are gonna catch. Look at that. So you got all those blues in there from the 8-bits, the blue rupees and the Serena, and then you can see a little bit of the glimmerfin in the bottom. That one's a little more opaque, but yeah, that came out good. Some of these are a little more blended. My plastic was pretty hot. I like shooting plastic hot, but I like the way they look, and I think the fish are going to hit them just fine. Look at that. Oh yeah, very good. Check it. All right. Yeah, I'm confident in that guy. that is definitely going to be a fish catcher. So let's see how our shrimp. Ooh, that was upside down. All right, let's see how our shrimp scampies came out. There we go. Open it up. Look at that. I haven't shot this mold that much on the channel. I did shoot it. I did do a review of it if you go back far enough. But yeah, look at that. I think that if I was making these not with Remelt, I would maybe want the pink to be a little stronger. But the fish will definitely wreck these. No problem. Yeah. And you're almost getting like an orangish here where the two colors are meeting in some of these. Yeah, I like that. Whew. All right, well, we're gonna get our plastic reheated. I'll pick a couple more molds out to shoot, and we'll come back. So I'll see you guys in a few. All right, we're back and ready to shoot another round. So this time we went angling AI. We got the Cali grub. You guys know that's one of my favorites. We also got the Rip Wrap, another one of my favorites. And this one is one you probably, I don't know if I've ever shot on the channel. It's the 5-inch Bloodline, and it's actually the one that's like a kit. So it comes with the blood, you can make the Bloodline and 2 baits with it. I actually caught my PB bass on that lure in my oh geez, what is it called? I want to do this. Nope, sorry. Oh geez, the Blue Craw Gold Shad. In that is what I caught my PB bass on. It's a really good lure, works well, catches fish. I like it, and I don't know if I'm gonna have enough plastic to shoot every single one of these, but we're gonna try our best here. All right. So first off, our Cali grub, my #1 trout catcher, and I've caught bass on these as well. All right, shoot this one next. Ooh. Yeah, I don't bring that one out that much just because it only shoots 2, but it is a great lure. And then, of course, we catch lots of fish on the Rip Wrap. I don't think there's a fish alive that won't eat a Rip Wrap. Notice my pink is running out a lot faster than my other, like it's dripping out a lot. I think I need an O-ring on that side. All right, looks like we had enough plastic for everything. All right, and that's probably, yeah, that's just about all the pink, so I think that's all we're gonna shoot, but we'll look at everything we shot at the end, and yeah. So I'll give all this some time to cool, and we'll come back and talk. See you guys in a bit. All right, guys, we're back. So let's check out our last run here, and then we can look at all the baits we made. So first off, we got the Cali grub, my go-to for saltwater fishing. There we go. Yeah, there we have it. Yeah, again, I really like these Cali grubs. I think it's a great bait. For those of you that like to fish with chatterbaits, the micro chatterbait, the medium sized, this is like the ideal trailer for it. It fits perfectly. So definitely check that out. Again, it's Remelt, so our pink is a little on the light side, but it looks pretty good. I actually threw these into, or I took one of these that we made, and stuck it in my UV tank. I've got a UV tank for um, hardening coatings on airbrush baits, and the pink did not light up, but the green side lit up incredibly well to a point that it lit most of the bait up. And I do think that that's something having UV properties to me is something that I think fish really like. So yeah, there's that. All right, and here is our Rip Wraps, another awesome bait that I catch lots of fish on. Here we go. There's our Rip Wraps in our kind of budget nuclear chicken from our Remelt. And these are absolutely gonna catch fish. Fish love that kind of stuff. All the shinies in there, some UV properties. Oh yeah, these are gonna catch some trout. In fact, I think maybe I might be going fishing Tuesday. I was talking about it with my buddy, that we might meet up at the trout spot. If we do that, I actually found an action camera. It's like a knockoff of a GoPro that we used to use at the beginning of the pandemic for my son to do online school with. It was the best option I could find at the time. Oh, here we go. And I'm gonna try it out and see how it works. See if it works out for us. There we go. So here is our 5-inch bloodline. Of course, I didn't put a bloodline in them, but yeah, check that out. Oh yeah. That one's gonna be for the big trout. I don't know, I fish a 5.75 flukes all the time, or split tail shad they call them. But you know, fluke style bait. And this is shorter than that, so maybe this will be just fine. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, let me put this guy away. Oh yeah, here, I'll just show you this mold while we're here. So yeah, basically, if you want to make the bloodlines, you can shoot a color into here, and then you cut these in half, and you got 6 bloodlines. And then before you shoot your bait, you put the bloodline in, and you can put an eye in as well. And then you shoot your bait, and it comes out ready to go. So that's a pretty cool little setup. I haven't done that much. I usually don't put the bloodlines in. I usually just fish them just like this, and the fish seem to like them just fine. But yeah, so let's put all our baits out here, and I'll bring the camera around in just a second there. So we got a couple of these big boys. We got our Rip Wraps, and of course Cali Grub, the mighty Cali Grub, catches so many fish. And it's a really cheap mold. I think it's less than $100. I want to say it was like $89. Though Angling AI did raise their prices after the prices of aluminum went up a couple years ago, so it's possible that the price is higher, but I'm pretty sure it's still under $100 for that mold. And here's our epics. We got the Stickle, of course, designed by Marling. And if you haven't seen the video where where he announces the Stickle, you gotta watch it. They catch so many different types of fish. It's just like 12 or 14 different kinds of fish they catch on it. Yeah, let's scoot this over. I think these are big, so I'm gonna need more space for them. But yeah, and here's our epic shrimp scampi, another mold that I love, that we catch lots of fish on. And I have absolutely caught trout on that. It's a great one. I haven't really fished it in freshwater, but I don't see why I couldn't catch some bass on it. All right, so let's bring the camera around. So Here we go. Oh, those look a little darker in the camera than they are in person. The green is quite a bit brighter. Let's see if I can pick one of these up and hold it up to the light. Yeah, so it's quite a bit brighter in person. It's just kind of the camera's perspective. But yeah, so here we go. Here's all the baits we made with some Remelt. Lots of stuff. All of our pinks have Serena and blue rupees in them. You can see the shine there. Love that. And then on the bottom, we got glimmerfin and golden trout and a little bit of Hyrule as well. So really touching across all of 8-Bit's products on that one. But yeah, so you see, you've always got Remelt you can make fun stuff with, and especially when you're dealing Remelt with high-end stuff like the 8-Bit, you always want to make sure you save it because you can do something cool with it. Because I mean, this color is a fish catcher, and it's simple to make. So anyway, thanks for coming by Gulfside Baitworks. We'll see you guys next time. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye.